Good afternoon and welcome once again. My name is John. I'm Orphan Car Garage. I'm located in Abington, that's south of Boston, about 30 minutes, the state of Massachusetts. Today I'm going to present to you a kind of a cool car, certainly not an Orphan by any means, but a really cool car that I really want to impress upon you guys. It's such a fantastic car. I've had this car listed on my website, HemmingsClassicCars.com, for a while. Hasn't gotten a lot of traction, and I can't understand why. The price is right. The modifications that have been done to this car, as far as I'm concerned, are right on point. It's a beautiful running, driving, turnkey, shall I say daily driver car that you can bring to a car show or a cruise night, just like the current owner is doing. We have this here at Orphan Car Garage on consignment. This is a Ford from the year 1940. This is a Deluxe model car. The Deluxe became its own model in 1938. Ford wanted to fill the gap between the standard Ford and the Lincolns, or the Mercurys, I should say. And they did it with the Deluxe model. And here we have a Deluxe two-door sedan from 1940. This is a restomod vehicle, but very, very tastefully done. Some restomods, in my opinion, are far too out there. They're too in keeping with a particular owner's likes. And those cars can be difficult to sell, because then you need to find the next owner that has the exact same taste you do. And honestly, those cars I generally don't take in here on consignment. They're just too difficult to sell. This car was done right. About 20 years ago, this car was restored, restomodded, I'll say. Gone is the original Ford flathead, and now we have a Chevy 350 under the hood. Before you scowl, you'll see that a lot of these cars have had that done. Makes the car extremely serviceable. Parts right off the local parts store shelf to service it. A Mustang 2 front end with rack and pinion steering. Disc brakes was added to this car. A 12-volt electrical system upgrade from the original 6-volt. MDS ignition. Aluminum radiator. It goes on and on and on. This car holds its own in today's traffic. Power disc brakes. I'm going to show you the engine compartment in a minute. This color is a General Motors color from 1962. It was called Honduras Maroon, and it's laid on this car beautifully. This is a very, very high-end paint on this car. The original emblem, some of its originality still showing through. Beautiful chrome. The car has a very, very nice presentation overall. Registered here in the state of Massachusetts with period correct year manufacture plates. Very nice trim. Wheels with original style hubcaps with that V8 emblem there on the center of the trim rings. Very, very nice running boards. Everything, you won't find any rust on this car whatsoever. Beautiful period correct reupholster of the interior, again about 20 years ago. Very, very correct. This is where a lot of restomods go really bad, in my estimation. Too much personal taste done on interiors. This car is still very in keeping with its 1940 Ford heritage. Even its original Art Deco clock in place and working. If you listen real close, you can hear it ticking. A more modern tilt steering column with a turbo 350 automatic transmission makes for much easier driving on today's roads. Nice door panels. Headliner. That headliner is very, very expensive. The most recent upgrade done on the car is the headliner. That's all vinyl, beautifully done, no expense spared. The owner of this vehicle loves it, just wants to move on to something else. This car has been lovingly cared for since its restoration. Your Ford Deluxe emblems. Beautiful bezels, chrome. Very iconic Ford headlights. Correct grille. Nice front bumper in chrome. Some fog lights that you can take or leave, easily removed if you don't like them. So overall, a very correct presentation for a 1940 Ford two-door sedan Deluxe. Get in the car now and start it up for you. Later model gauges, they all work. Obviously, like I said, a later model steering column with an automatic transmission. This car has a turbo 350 transmission in it from General Motors. go. Electric wipers. Very, very nice electrical work. I want to show you that. Usually I don't show you this, but very, very nicely done. Everything was neat. A lot of attention to detail in this car. Driver's side door panel. Very, very nice sheet metal all around. There's a full picture gallery of this car on my website, orphancargarage.com. And there's that Chevy 350 ready for show. Beautiful running car. You see that alternator, aluminum radiator. Everything is done the way it should be to make this car a very drivable car on today's roads. Today, as a matter of fact, coming over here, the gentleman was in a lot of traffic, stop and go traffic. It's about 85, 86 degrees here in Massachusetts today. Vehicle ran very smooth and very cool the entire way over here, as it should. Not always the case when you have original powertrains in these old cars. Very, very nice running car. An absolute show car that you can drive every day. So there you have it, a very, very nice presentation of a 1940 Ford Deluxe model. Orphan Car Garage pricing on this 1940 Ford, $29,900. You cannot restore or do what's been done to this car for that price. If you go outside, you go online, you look at other models of this car that are currently for sale, whether it be Hemmings or ClassicCars.com, you're going to find that this car is extremely competitively priced, if anything on the low side. This car is completely turnkey and ready to go. Nothing needs to be done but driven. Do it other than to drive it. My name is John. My phone number is 508-954-8090. Check this car out on my website. We got plenty of photos. orphancargarage.com. Like us on YouTube. Subscribe to us here. We always have some cool stuff to show you from the 20s to the 90s. We are the purveyors of fun. Also, Facebook. Like us there. All our new arrivals get posted there around the same time they get posted here. So you're unlikely to miss one of our cars. They usually sell pretty quick. This one's been here a little bit longer than it should. I really can't understand why. And the first person that sees it's going to think the same thing I am. It's too cheap. 508-954-8090, $29,900 for this 1940 Ford Deluxe two-door sedan restomod. Until the next one, thanks again for joining me today.